Welcome to TC News. Meat trader Willy Selten has been arrested for selling horse meat instead of beef. He is suspected of committing forgery and fraud, announced by the Public Prosecutor Department. His meat processing company OS is involved in the horse meat scandal. The company is suspected for selling around 300 pounds of horse meat as beef in the Netherlands, England and Ireland in 2011 and 2012. It wasn't possible for the administration to trace back where the meat came from and where it went, according to the DE. Let's talk about the interrogation. Not only Willy Selten, also the substitute director from him has been arrested. Both directors are being interrogated by the police today. The police will base the length of detention on remand on that. Possibly an employee of the administration is involved at this fraud as well. The lady has been interrogated as a suspect too, but she hasn't been arrested. Now Miro will talk about Syria.
Russia is planning to deliver 10 MiGs to Syria. A spokesman from the MiG factory has said that the delegation of the MiG factory is now in Syria to discuss the final details of the order. Russia has been delivering weapons to Syria for years now. Putin has said that with the delivery, Russia is only doing what is in the current weapon contracts between the two countries. He also said that new weapon contracts aren't likely to be made. The Russian Ministry of Defense has ensured that the missiles shall not be delivered before fall. The moment of delivery will depend on the situation in Syria at that moment. The comment contradicts what the Syrian President Assad said yesterday. He claimed that the first missiles have already arrived. The news of the delivery caused irritations in the Western countries because if they decide to send troops to Syria, the missiles will make the attack a lot more difficult. The European Union decided yesterday that they will also allow weapons to be sent to Syria, to the rebellion, of course. To the rebels, of course. Okay. Russia and the US are still trying to plan an international conference about the current situation in Syria. The conference was supposed to take place in May, but that hasn't happened. When or if the conference will take place is still unknown.
The Spanish police found the bodies of a Dutch volleyball player and her partner. Last May, Ingrid Visser and Lodewijk Severijn disappeared after they checked into a hotel in Murcia, Spain. There, they rented a car, which was found 9 nights after their disappearance. The last time someone saw the couple was on May 13, when they left their hotel room in Murcia. A doctor with whom they had an appointment the next day notified the police after the couple didn't show up. Not only the families, but many people, especially the Dutch, were shocked by this news. Ingrid Visser was a part of the Dutch volleyball team that won a gold medal at the European Championship in 1995, and a few years later, between 2009 and 2011, she played for a volleyball team in Murcia. That's why a lot of people are worried and started an internet campaign to find the missing couple. Unfortunately, the police found the bodies in a house in Murcia where the couple was apparently killed. Police have already arrested 3 people who are suspected for committing this crime, but that's yet to be seen.
Talk about the weather of today. Today was a cloudy day, and in the west it had rained. The temperature was between 16 and 18 degrees. This is really cold for the time of the year, but luckily the temperature is going to rise next week.
Next Friday it will be 25 degrees. So that's a really good temperature to go to the beach and to get tint. Our neighbors had a really rainy day. The streets in the west of Germany were full of water. The fire bridge had to help to get the water away. And let's see the weather for tomorrow. Tomorrow it will be a normal day, not so cloudy and not so sunny. The temperature in the west, in the north, is 17 degrees, as you can see. In the east, this is 16 degrees. In the south, 18 degrees, and in the west, 17 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west, so not really good to go to the beach. I will say, keep the thought of the really good weather of next week in your mind, and we will see you tomorrow.